exhibition matchup featuring Hillcrest Prep taking on the Navajo Technical University Skyhawks. But first, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your head coverings. Hillcrest Prep and NTU invite you to join us as we honor America with the presentation of our national anthem in the Navajo language, presented by Araya E. Sunshine Bio.
Our national anthem here at Gallup High School, everybody. And we welcome you into Northland basketball and our inaugural broadcast for the 2023 and 24 basketball season. We are at Gallup High School, and you see there on the graphic, Navajo Tech. The Skyhawks getting set to take on the Hillcrest Prep Bruins. And we are thrilled to kick off our basketball coverage right here at the Sports Zone. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Floyd Simmons. And you know, when you make a transition from one sport to the next, and we've been doing football for several months now, even back into the spring where we do the Indoor Football League, follow the Arizona Rattlers and the Tucson Sugar Skulls. When you make a transition from one sport to the next, especially in sport, you don't get the full effect of everything. And I'm just going to let you know, we don't have 100% of everything we normally do for a broadcast. But we were invited to come and cover the Navajo Tech Skyhawks, and by their coach, Rob Floco. And we're thrilled to be here. And so as we make this transition in here, you're not going to get all the normal bells and whistles that you would normally get. You're not going to get all of the normal bells and whistles, but you know what? You're going to get a few bells, a few whistles, and you're going to get coverage here of two games today from Gallup High School. And again, our privilege to be able to bring it to you here at the Sports Zone. We hope that you're off to a great start to your Sunday and that your weekend is going swimmingly well, everybody. The introductions being handled by the great Nate DeHosey. one of the great public address announcers of the Navajo Nation. Hey, share the link, the YouTube link. We understand that some folks aren't finding it very easily. Don't know why that would be. But for those of you who have found the broadcast, I'm glad you did. And we're thankful that you've carved out a little time on your weekend to join us as we kick off Northland basketball. Normally you don't get collegiate level coverage here at the Sports Zone, but it's our privilege and thrill. We are thrilled to bring you this collegiate matchup. Hey, look at Brandon Bijo getting announced to the crowd here, and they like it. It's not a big crowd. We trust that there's a growing audience coming your direction here on our live video coverage, but Brandon Bijo is going to get a start today. Or is he? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just announced as one of those. I'm looking. Yeah, that's a starting five, isn't it? It certainly is. For Rob Floco, the head coach at Navajo Tech, a number of kids from the Navajo Nation getting the opportunity to play next level basketball here with the Skyhawks. So the Skyhawks will start Quinn Adazone from Gallup High School. Also, Brady Ramon is getting a start today. Jose Miguel Jr. starts Lars Yazzie in the starting lineup, and of course, Brandon Bijo, we just mentioned. That is Lars Yazzie jumping center, and he is going to jump against Richard Briscoe of Hillcrest Prep. And we get our first whistle of the game. And now Briscoe is able to tip it to his guy, and the Bruins, Hillcrest Prep, get the basketball. They'll own it first. In our broadcast of Northland basketball for 2023 and 24 this season is officially underway from Gallup High School. The first time we've had the privilege of being at this location, the home of the Bengals, the Gallup Bengals. Now Navajo Tech will own the basketball. Jump shot is up. No good from the right angle. And the first shot of the day does not fall for the Skyhawks. Hillcrest Prep. And we're going to get a tie-up. Good defense. Bijo was there. Lars Yazzie was there. And the ball handler. Jamin Bidler was the ball handler, and he was unable to get it away. So 2 possessions for Hillcrest Prep. Unable to get anything out of it. Out of zone with his first shot, and Quinn misses that jumper from the left angle for the Bengals. And this is going to be out of bounds again. Hillcrest Prep unable to get their offense rolling. And the inbound, trouble in backcourt, full court pressure. Got to get it up into front court, and they do. Out of zone, the dish, the miss, the follow miss, and then it's going to be tipped out off of Hillcrest. Well, the ball never officially went out of bounds, but what happened was it got tipped. Navajo Prep thinks that they've got a two-shot foul, but Lars, that's not a foul. It was tipped by Hillcrest Prep, and then it touched the support on the basket. So that made it out of bounds. So it is out of bounds. And the basketball belongs to the Skyhawks. They're going to give it another shot here. How about this? Pretty spirited play to start this thing. Inbound into backcourt. Bijo has to track it down for the Skyhawks. His dribble tipped away for a bit by Jamin Bidler. Got it back. Pardon me, that's not Bidler, that's B. Pooler. Pooler defensively on Bijo, and now Quinn out of zone goes baseline and draws the game's first foul. And they're going to call that foul on Kevin Morast. And that's his first foul of the game. And as I said, first whistle in this one on either one of these clubs. And look at this, still looking for the first points of the game, and the first point is collected at the free throw line. Quinn Adderzone is the guy that gets the first point in this one, and Quinn is going to get the second one as well. So 2-0, Navajo Tech in front, and now the basketball belongs to Hillcrest. There's a high dribble by Jalen Lynn, but he gets it back. Team gets it back. Jason Esmiota with a fadeaway jumper from the corner. It's no good. Rebound inside. That belongs to B. Pooler, and he is fouled for 2 shots. He's got a chance to even things up right here. Lars Yazzie of Navajo Tech gets his first personal foul of the day. At the free throw line is B. Pooler. B, that's a B-E-E spelling on the first name. And he is able to sink his first free throw. So just about 2 minutes into the contest, each team has had multiple possessions. Nobody able to break the ice with a field goal just yet. And we'll see if we get a tie ball game. We do. So we're tied 2 apiece. Inbound for Tech, and they've got it, left side. Back to the top of the key, and a whistle, and it's going to be a travel on Brady Ramon. So Brady there taking the extra step. Once again, a takeaway. Give Navajo Tech a lot of credit for the early defense, but both teams have been tough to score against. And a whistle. And a second foul today on Lars Yazzie. Lars, the big man in the lineup out there for Navajo Tech. Well, Lars is in early foul trouble here. Not even 3 minutes in. Here's a jumper from the corner, and the first three-pointer of the game is going to be good. Tristan Beckford. Beckford connects from the right side for Hillcrest Prep. And there's a whistle. And a travel is called. And the Skyhawks turn it over, down by 3. After scoring the first 2 points of the game, well, it's been 5-0 the run. And Adderzone with great defense takes it away by Joe, the head fake. 2 defenders collect on him, and Adderzone, the trailer, can't field that pass. Knocked out of bounds. Hillcrest getting back on defense. Did a good job by Joe at the previous level at Monument Valley. He would do some wonderful things with that in the open court, but this is the next level up, and that young man right there, Brandon Byjoe's working on making the adjustment, and the adjustment right there, just fine. Brandon Byjoe connects on his first 3 of the game. Drive and dish, and there's a whistle and a Navajo Tech foul. Brady Ramon called for the foul. So after the foul is called, here comes the inbound. And from downtown, the shot is no good. The 3-point try for Beckford would not go in. Rebound Navajo Tech into the game now is Mylan Johnson. He is checked in, so is Tyvon Kelly. Brady Ramon dribbles, dishes, Adderzone left side. The 3 is good for Quinn Adderzone. And for Quinn, his first field goal today. Hit a couple of free throws earlier to open the scoring. And work it inside, and the big fella, Richard Briscoe, powers it up off the glass. The shot is good. 8-7. Navajo Tech will see about retaking the lead again right here. Johnson, right side. This is Tyvon Kelly, and he wants the shot. That one no good. And a rebound comes down to Jason Asmiota. Up the floor he goes with it. Lost it, got it back. Jalen Lynn, now a dish inside. Try to use that size, and it's effectively used to draw another foul. Tristan Beckford was the guy working it. And early on, the smaller Skyhawks are trying to play some tough, scrappy interior defense, but along the way, that has now cost them their 4th team foul. The ball in and powered up off the glass. The shot is good for Briscoe. Richard Briscoe collects that shot, and it's 9-8. The Bruins in front. And that ball is going to be lost out of bounds by Tyvon Kelly. Bruins basketball. And they're going to lose it off the right side. So I'm going to ask you a question, those of you who are watching the broadcast. So you watched the first shooting foul, a second shooting foul to be called on the Bruins, and the guy that gets called this time is Richard Briscoe. Briscoe collects the team's 3rd foul of the game. And 2 shots, Joseph Davis. He's going to get the favorable roll. Between these two teams, they've attempted 5 early foul shots, and none of them have missed. Did I just jinx them? Nope, I didn't. The broadcaster jinx did not work against Navajo Tech. They lead it right now, 10-9. Bruins drive, dish, shot good. Richard Briscoe. Well, he has become a force early on in the game. 3 field goals for Briscoe. He's got 6 points early on in this one. Here's a baseline move. Checking into the game is Kenyon. Kenyon in for Skyhawks, and he'll lose that one. The turnover, and that's kind of plagued Navajo Tech early. They've turned the ball over a number of both teams have, but turnover's an early issue here, early in the season. Outside, wide open, 3-pointer on the way. Count that one from Mylan Johnson. And Johnson with his first points of the game. All 3 field goals so far for Navajo Tech are 3-pointers. They've got the 3 field goals. Johnson, that one, went out of zone, had one earlier. Brandon Bijo with a 3. And also 4 free throws made by the Skyhawks. They lead right now 13-11. Pull up on the angle left side. That's not going to go in for Brady Ramon. And the rebound is into Jalen Lynn's hands. Up the floor he pushes. Drop it back outside. Oh, nice backdoor cut. And the reverse lay-in is good. Jamin Bidler is able to connect on that. Somebody wanted a timeout. You heard the call right there. Did not get it. Bruins didn't get a timeout anyway. Shot from the corner is up, and that's going to roll around, and Kenyon Kane has his first points of the game. All 4 field goals are 3-pointers. All 4 field goals for the Skyhawks, and they lead it right now 16-13. Welcome in, everybody, to our broadcast of Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone. We welcome you here. My name is Floyd Simmons. I get to call this thing for you. And we want to thank our presenting sponsors of Northland basketball. That's Choice NTUA Wireless. Happy to announce, and I always remember on these dead balls, we're going to give you a little graphic, show you what's going on here, who's happens to be matching up today on this inaugural broadcast for the season of Northland basketball. Navajo Tech taking on Hillcrest Prep. Choice NTUA Wireless is happy to announce our new towers in Crown Point and Thoreau. Coming soon in Pruitt, Baca as well. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network. You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless through the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give Choice a call at 928-730-2273 or go online to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud. Hey, as you're out there watching the broadcast, hopefully everything is going well on your end. I would ask you to check in on the live chat on the Sports Zone's YouTube feed as we get a whistle and a foul. Check that foul for you. We're going to get another whistle right here, and the second consecutive foul. So it's back-to-back fouls whistled. It will result in a foul shot made for the Bruins. Tristan Beckford at the line. He makes them both to pull Hillcrest Prep to within one. 16 of 15 is our score. Ball on the front court. This is Jose Miguel is that new face on the floor for the Skyhawks, number 23. And Jose quickly has collected two personal fouls in the first half of this one. 12-17 on the clock. You see it right there. Also in the game, there on the right angle, Dontrell Danetso. We're going to get a whistle. And that'll be a personal foul on Beckford. He's got two fouls in the game, I believe. Inbound and taken away. Hillcrest has it. Long pass up the floor. Tipped out, and they say last. Touched by the Bruins. So the Skyhawks. Skyhawks get the basketball. I want to say hi to B. Chi, who's listening out there. Says thank you Simmons for airing on YouTube. You're welcome. Hope it's going well on your end. Would you please, in the comment section of our live chat, would you somebody let me know how the sound is? You know, we had some issues we worked on. There was a thunderous dunk. Almost. It didn't go down for Tristan Beckford. Had it gone down, this place might have erupted a little bit. I'm sure they would appreciate the thunder that was waiting right there. You see it, just a little overshoot. And then the foul. And that'll send. Let's see who gets to take the trip to the free throw line. Jalen Lynn is going to be there now. Look at that, already the fourth foul of the game on Jose Miguel. There goes Jose out of the game. Somebody said the sound is a 10 out of 10. I guess that's good. First foul shot on the 1-and-1 is good for Jalen Lynn, his first point of the game. That foul shot made. Somebody else said sound is great. Okay, good. Glad to hear it because, we were working through a brand new location. We've never been to Gallup before. The IT folks, Stewart, I didn't get Stewart's last name, Stewart. Also Sean, the athletic director here at Gallup. Great people, great service, great help. We worked through a few things in our pregame, got everything done, but we could not get to a sound check, which we, like to do. Couldn't get to that. But apparently that wasn't necessary, though. Glad to hear that the sound is good, that things are apparently going well on your end as you receive the broadcast out there. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We have quite a few people watching this broadcast. Good number of people. Good number of people out there listening to our coverage. Here goes a little one-on-one action, and the fadeaway is good. Well, I got to say that Esmiota was determined, and the shot is good. The jumper is no good this time for the Skyhawks, by the way. The Bruins, you see it there. They have retaken the lead in this game.
All right. Spacing. Downhill. Come on.
This jumper no good. Pooler trying to hit it from over the top. Couldn't get it to go. On the rebound, it'll be called a jump ball.
Hey, north-south. Don't play with it. Just go. One move and go. Stare. No, move it. Not down.
Inside it goes for yet another Skyhawks whistle. Brady Ramon this time. Brady's got his second personal foul in the game. One thing for sure about these two squads, they're shooting lights out at the foul line.
Hey, Brandon.
6 out of 6 for the Bruins. Skyhawks are 4 of 4. And there you go, the broadcaster jinx. I didn't mean to. Sorry about that. Tarek Watson. Tarek, when you're watching this broadcast, going back to see it again, my deepest apologies for the broadcaster jinx. Hey, beautiful feed. Give the assist to Quinn Addison. And working underneath the basket inside is Brandon Baijo. He's great. It doesn't matter where you put him, inside, outside. Brandon's great, but it was Quinn's beautiful assist. The vision to find him, to see him, and then the shot, the combination. Believe it or not, here, 10 minutes into the first half, halfway through the half, that's the first inside points for the Skyhawks. Everything else been from outside the perimeter. You take a look again at the replay. Caught the defense napping with the beautiful pass, and Brandon was right there for the make good on it. Here's Pooler at the line. He's got 3 points in the game, all of that from the foul line, and he makes another one. And yet to miss a foul shot in the game. That is, oh no, one time. Sorry about that. Just missed a foul shot a moment ago. I forgot about the jinx. 8 out of 9. That team from the foul line. We take a timeout right here. Somebody is live streaming from New Orleans. They say, let's go Navajo Tech. Way to go, Joseph Davis. That was Ashley checking in out there. Thank you, Ashley. Somebody says, would like to do a birthday shout out to Jose Miguel from his family out here in Maricopa. All right, Dorissa. Happy birthday to Jose Miguel, guys. If you want to, we can find a shot of Jose, number 23 there on the Skyhawks bench. Problem for Jose on his birthday. He's got 4 personal fouls in the first half. I don't know if we're going to see the birthday boy for a while yet again out there. I'm not sure that the birthday boy is going to get a chance to play anymore for a while. Might not see him until we get well into the second half. Inbound against full court pressing defense. Skyhawks bring it into front court. And the bounce pass is going to get knocked away. Kenyon was trying to force feed one down low, and Good defense. Wraparound defense to knock it out of bounds. He'll come the inbound. On the way for the Skyhawks. Just checking into the game for the first time is Rashid. Printing on the roster is so small, I can't get Rashid's last name. I think it's Govan. Here he is, Rashid left side. He dishes out of zone from the corner. The three is up there and good. Quinn has his second three of the game and a total of 8 points here in the first half for Quinn. The Gallup Bengal, the Gallup Bengal great, who's now playing at the collegiate level. And, Quinn is not just a great basketball player, but a quality kid. He is a great guy. And working under the basket is Tristan Beckford. He is going to draw a foul. 2 shots on the way for Tristan. And the guy that committed the foul is Kenyon. Somebody out there says watching from Tohono O'odham. Let's see, that foul shot is good. 3 for 3 at the line for Beckford. Checking in from Tohono O'odham. AZ do work. Brady Ramon. And the second try will rim off there. No good for Beckford. And our score, Hillcrest 22. Navajo Tech 21. I'll get it right. The lefty effort is no good by Quinn. He got himself a little too far under. Run the floor, take a couple of steps extra. Coach Floco, Rob Floco, the Navajo Tech coach, is asking for the travel. Didn't get it. I guess the contact occurred before the additional steps were taken. That'll be the first foul of the game. I believe it's Govan. Would be the pronunciation on the last name for Rashid Govan. I'll check that for you at halftime. At the free throw line is Jason Asmayota. First one off the mark. A little bit past halfway through the first half of this one. Asmayota is able to hit the second one. Plenty of opportunities at the free throw line so far for the Bruins. They've got the bigger lineup out there, and the Skyhawks are trying to battle with them, and that's produced a lot of contact to try to protect the paint. So, 10 foul shots made in the first half, accounting for almost 50% of the offensive output for the Bruins. One-handed push shot. The fadeaway no good by Freddie McCoo. Which would have been the second shot near the paint today to go for the Skyhawks. And on the drive, more contact. Another trip to the foul line coming up. And the guy that got called for the foul is Freddie McCoo. He just checked into this game for the Skyhawks. You get a chance to see it again on the replay. And a lot of contact. And a foul shot made. Jalen Lynn is the guy at the line. Well, Jalen and B. Pooler and Tarek Watson, 3 guys in that Bruins lineup that all their points made come at the foul line. And then we're going to get a violation. Must have stepped on the line. That's Jalen Lynn there at the line. Jalen. That one will not go. So now with 8:08 remaining in the first half, And our coverage here of Northland basketball presented by Choice Wireless. Navajo Tech will have it. Back into the game after a very long spell sitting and resting. Lars Yazzie got 2 early fouls. Lars is back in. Quinn Addison has a mid-range jumper. That one is good. Double figures for Quinn. He's got 10 in the game now for the Skyhawks. As they keep pace with the Bruins. Lost the handle, but Hillcrest able to get it back. Inside, that shot rolls off. It's no good. Richard Briscoe on the miss. El Brandon Baijo on the pull-up, and the three-pointer is good for El Brandon. His second 3 today, 8 points in the first half for Baijo. Shovel pass stolen. Great defense, the good vision. Jose Miguel, the birthday boy, able to get a steal as he also gets some playing time here with 4 personal fouls. And a relatively rare foul called on the Bruins. Tristan Beckford has his 3rd personal foul. 3 fouls on Tristan. 5 team fouls. And they're going to get Beckford off the floor, get him out of the game with those fouls. He's getting in a bit of trouble. Well, no, that's not Tristan leaving. He's got 3 fouls, but he's staying. Pooler is going to check out. And I believe that was Asmiota that came back into the game for the Bruins. Nice inbound play. And they run it to Miguel. Happy birthday, Jose. You got your first bucket of the game right there. 28-24. Drive, stop, pull up, knocked away. Skyhawks get the basketball by Joe, the crossover. He's going to have to dribble it back outside. His pass tipped. Taken away, good defense, Jalen Lynn, and it's knocked right back away by Baijo. Tipped, controlled, Skyhawks have it. 6.5 left in the first half. Baijo struggling and retains possession. Bracketed by defenders. And the return pass to Baijo. I don't think Al Brandon thought that was his. Let it go. Shot from downtown, no good the other way. Bruins, offensive rebound, put back. This one is good. And that offensive rebound, by the way, not keeping any numbers here, but kind of rare. I mean, neither one of these teams have a ton of offensive rebound. I mean, I don't know what, 3 or 4 for maybe the Bruins. Hey, how about that? Pull-up jump shot. Jose Miguel knocks that one down. And the Bruins go to work. Little jump stop, pull up there, 13-footer. That shot no good for Kevin Morast. And then it tips out of bounds. Last touched by the Skyhawks. And we'll get a timeout. Or will we? No, I guess we won't. I thought that Coach Floco had called a timeout there. There you see the long-range 3. And the shot knocked down by Miguel on the inbound the other direction. Jose with defense to prevent that 3-pointer from the corner. Little trouble. Got to get it away, and they do. The Skyhawks keep it. Brady Ramon up the floor. Right side to Rashid, who's back on the floor, back outside. And Miguel's 3-point try will bang around. That one no good. And the Bruins have the basketball. This is a doubleheader today, by the way. Just to let you know that. And we'll end the broadcast and start a new broadcast of the Skyhawks taking on Adams State University. And a whistle on Miguel. He stepped in there. Shuffle those feet a little bit. Wasn't called for the travel, but I think he was able to sneak a little quick one in there. Doesn't matter. Personal foul is whistled on. Now let's see who got that. I believe it was Pooler. Pooler's first foul of the game? No, it was Biddler. Jamin Biddler. Gets whistled. Miguel gets the foul shot. He's got 6 points in this first half as we get set to see Jason Redhair make his debut for the Skyhawks. Under 5 minutes left in the half. Another Skyhawks steal. They've got the ball. Miguel left side, the quick pull-up. Deep. Missed the shot. And up into front court it goes for the Bruins. Drive and a pretty fancy shot. The circus shot would not go down for Puller. And the rebound to Navajo Tech. You almost get that sense, I get the feeling that if either one of these teams would make it a point of emphasis to try and dominate the offensive boards, it's really going to help them today because neither team is all that effective with the offensive rebound. We're going to get a whistle on Puller, I believe. Nope, it's Biddler. Second game on him.
Is it better to whistle better now?
To the free throw line goes Brady Ramon. And the shot is good for Brady. Somebody correcting me on Jason. It's Jason Redhouse. Thank you for that. On that, our roster showed red hair. We will make that change. Appreciate that. Must be family out there, right, Hannah? 34-26. Navajo Tech. The double team. Hillcrest gets rid of it from the corner. The three will bounce around, and that one does go down. Kevin Morast knocks it down from downtown. That is only the second three of the game for the Bruins. On the other side, 7 threes so far in the first half for the Skyhawks. They get a steal. Got the 2-on-1, the return pass, head fake, and we're going to get a whistle called under the basket. That should send Dontrell Denetso to the foul line. Morast is the guy that got called for the foul, his second of the game. So then, here is Dontrell Denetso, his first foul shot, first opportunity. It was an offensive rebound. As I said, one of the few. The follow shot by Joseph Davis, no good there. Long pass, tipped out. That's going to go off of the Bruins. Timeout taken by Hillcrest. They want that timeout. We remind you that our broadcast coverage of this showdown between Navajo Tech and the Hillcrest Prep Bruins is presented here at the Sports Zone by Choice NTUA Wireless. Northland Basketball is our brand at the Sports Zone, and we're thankful for our partnership with Choice NTUA Wireless. They're happy to announce they've got brand new towers in Crown Point and Thoreau, also coming soon in Pruitt, Baca. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of the cellular network belonging to Choice NTUA Wireless. Why not give them a call, 928-730-2273. That's 928-730-2273. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned and Navajo proud.
First door.
Winning ticket number 803-8725. 8725. Winning ticket number.
And they're having some fun out here, and you know what? It's a pretty decent-sized crowd at Gallup High School for this Sunday afternoon showdown. And 2 games today. So you've got the one that's going on right now. And then at 3 o'clock, Navajo Tech will take on Adams State University from Colorado. Got us a new face new player in the game. Joseph Matajika has come into this one. Bruins. Their head coach, Nick Weaver, asked them to attack, which they did, and then they got the tip in. The follow good for Richard Briscoe. Briscoe resting for a while, back out on the floor for Hillcrest Prep, and they're going to get another rebound. Pooler dragged it down, and now it's up the floor into the hands of Kevin Morast. On the baseline, he draws the whistle. Ball knocked out of bounds. Possession to the Bruins with 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. So again, this is game one of the doubleheader today at Gallup High School. The Skyhawks are going to take on Adams State in game two. Drive dish, ball tipped, and an offensive foul whistled on Pooler, his second foul of the game. Three for three, that's how many. They get four. Four fresh. Skyhawks getting back into the action. Adazun is out there. Rashid with the inbound. We'll get the return pass and walk it into front court. Inside to Lars Yazzie, and he'll dish it back outside. Out of zone, the Gallup High School product from the foul line. No good there. Rebound, Jalen Lynn. And now up the floor, Jalen gets it back. Double teamed. Deep on the angle. Contact and a foul. And Lars Yazzie, I believe is the guy that is going to get the foul. Yeah, and he was pleading his case with the official. Unfortunately for Lars, that's his third foul of the game, and he committed it. The big guy committed it way out on the angle. I mean, I don't know, what is that? 28 feet from the basket. That's probably not where coach wants to see Lars pick up that foul. Gives Jalen Lynn a chance. And he makes the foul shot. Makes them both. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Inbound from Navajo Tech. The Skyhawks in the corner. Rashid outside. And a three on the way. Not going to go down for Kenyon. Rebound. Bruins. Might have got away with the little extra touch there, maybe a double dribble. Outside, Lynn has it in the paint, pulls up, makes the shot, the nice one-hander over the top of Yazzie. The first field goal for Jalen today. This complements his 4 foul shots so far, 6 points in this first half for Jalen. Under a minute remaining in the first half. Tech in the paint, the lean in is good. That's a nice power move there. Jose Miguel. These teams, by the way, playing without a shot clock today. We'll see how much of this final. Now they're not going to use a lot of it. There's a drive. And well done in traffic. B. Pooler. His first field goal today. He had 4 foul shots before that. 15 seconds remaining. Miguel wanted a foul on the missed 3. Didn't get it. Rebound. Bruins inside. Whistle. Offensive foul. Little shoulder action. Coach Weaver doesn't like it.
That's her call. That's her call.
Coach doesn't like it. He's arguing about whose call that is. That's the third foul. That much we know right now on B. Pooler. Coach says to his guys, don't foul in this final 5.8 seconds. Inbound by Joe. He's going to drive, dish, open, at a zone, at the buzzer, missed the three. Had the shot, had the chance. Shot didn't go. And we go to halftime. Tied, everybody, tied at 36. Great first half of this one between Navajo Tech and Hillcrest Prep as we open up our broadcast season here at the Sports Zone. Northland Basketball. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And here for halftime, we're going to be working on some other stuff and getting ready for the next game. So you'll take a look at highlights from that first half. You won't hear a lot of audio because with the game broadcast on YouTube, if we play too much background audio that includes that music here in the background, YouTube frowns on that. They will not allow that to be. And you won't get a chance to watch any more of the game. So you're not going to hear any of the sounds of the arena here for the next few minutes while we work on a few things and get you ready for the rest of this game and then the broadcast doubleheader against Adams State. But do stick around, take your break. It is halftime. You'll see the countdown of the clock. Our graphic shows fourth quarter, which really just means second half. Don't worry about that, okay? I'm sure I'm going to get from somebody who joins us late here, they're going to look at it and go, hey, what's going on? Well, they see the clock counting down and it says fourth. It's halftime. It's halftime, everybody. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do, because I know we can pull that 4 off there. That much I do know we can do. Let's see what I can do about that. We'll just make it really small. Probably wondering what am I doing? We'll make that thing really small. That way you're not tempted to think something is going on in the fourth quarter. How does that sound, everybody? Let's see if we did that for you. You got it right, yeah. There you go. It's going to be the second half here in a little bit. Stand by, everybody. More Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless on the way.
block, man.
I don't want to sit down. Sit down. I don't want to talk to you.
Foul number 10, Quinn Anton. His first. Skyhawks first team foul.
Take the ball. Shooter! Talk. Rebound! Get back up. Shooter! Rebound! It's out. It's us. Hey, talk! Hey, acknowledge the shooters! Look! Up!
Hey, Tristan, B, y'all gotta talk. Yes, I don't know what else to do.
He said lightheaded. He said lightheaded. Hey! Acknowledge shooters! Shooters! Shooters!
That's number 23, Jose Miguel Jr. That's his fourth. Skyhawks second team foul. Official timeout.
Stay there. Jose, you're out. Go ahead.
We're back in for the second half of this broadcast of Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. Northland Basketball is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless, and there's something to get the crowd going. How about the alley-oop to Joseph Davis? And he throws it down to bring the crowd into this one. A shot missed inside by the Bruins. Our score here about 3.5 minutes into the second half. As you watch the ball go inside to Davis again, the turnaround no good on the feed from L. Brandon Baijo. Now almost 4 minutes into the second half. Navajo Tech 46. The Hillcrest Prep Bruins up 47 now. They retake the lead after a basket high off the glass by Jason Hasmayota on the drive, and he has had a brilliant start to the second half. He scored all the points of this second half, 10 points in 4 minutes of play for the Bruins. And they now lead 47-46. Again, the look. We're going to go back and see, are we going to see that alley-oop? Out of zone. Throws it up. Great look from our broadcast team, and Quinn with the assist. And the finish by Joseph Davis. But for the moment, the Skyhawks, who battled to a 36-36 halftime tie, find themselves down one. And a 2-on-1 up the floor. Might not have been the best decision to shoot the three on the outside there by Tristan Beckford, but he pulled the trigger on it anyway. Shot no good, and Davis called for a travel. He was asking the official, hey man, somebody got a hand on that. I couldn't get the ball to the dribble. And the official says, not my problem. So here we go. In the front court, good work with the ball there. Hasmayota has just taken over the second half for the Bruins. He's doing everything. He's got the good handles. He's got the 10 points in the second half, 13 points overall in the game. A couple of threes here after halftime. Meanwhile, the Bruins are trying to inbound the ball against some full court defense. We're going to get a substitution. Jalen Lynn has checked in for Tristan Beckford for the Bruins.
Let's go, attack.
Inbound. Lenny Smith with it. Up the floor, Hasmayota. Smith gets it back. Right side, that's B. Puller with the basketball. He wants to pull up and shoot it just outside the free throw line. Missed the shot there. And Smith, who just checked in. I'm not sure Lenny played much in the first half. Lenny Smith, the second, with a nice follow in his first points of the game for the Bruins, who now have a three-point advantage, 49-46. I believe that matches the biggest lead of the game, and they're going to get it back, make it a 5-point lead, perhaps, on this possession after a turnover. Mylan Johnson took a fraction of a second too long to get it into front court. 10-second violation. And a drive and a whistle. We might get us a... Is this the first chance today for a three-point play? I think it is. It is. Quinn Addison is going to pick up the personal foul. Shot was good, and a little momentum brewing now for the Brewers. Bruins. I'll say it right. Bruins, Brewer, Bruin, all that kind of stuff. The Bruins get a shot at it. Tarek Watson is at the line. He made the two. Can he make it a three-point play and give the Bruins their biggest lead of the game so far? He does not connect on that. They lead Navajo Tech by 5, 51-46. Rashid with the ball into front court. Tried a little pick and roll, didn't develop. Back outside. Quinn Addison and Coach Nick Weaver's yelling at his defense. As soon as Quinn touched it, shooter. Yelling at him. There's the shooter. Got to guard that guy. We're going to get some contacts. A little mix-up, couple of players, and now Gonna get some help out there. Guys are shaking hands. We'll see if that stands. Got a little testy.
Jalen.
And then guys shook hands and said, okay, we're all good. We'll see if that holds. Oh, good defense. Jalen Lynn flying inside and getting the steal. Up the floor it goes. Lenny Smith the second in the corner. Try to bounce it inside. His teammate able to pick that one up, get it. Watson controls, and the Bruins have the basketball. See if they tack more onto their lead right now. Asmiota working against two defenders, forces it up, missed the shot, tipped it out. He's begging the official to give him a foul, give him something, help him out. Coach tells him, hey, let's go. Let's stay in the moment here. Baseline. Nice move and dish. Joe Davis on the feed. Give the assist to Dontrell Danetzo. Beautiful baseline move, and Davis was there to meet him halfway. The shot is good. Just pointing out earlier, few are the shots in the paint so far today. As you watch Pooler collect the basket on the other end for the Bruins. They lead by 5.
Jason, you ready? Don't leave.
Rashid Govan. There's a little drive, and Brady Ramon's pass is tipped and stolen. And the easy bucket, no good for Lenny Smith. Couldn't make it go the other way, and there's some makeup on the turnover on the previous possession for Brady Ramon. He said, okay, all right, coach, I got you, I'll make the shot, and he did. Knocked it down, and the home fans love it as the Bruins lead is cut to 2 by Navajo Tech. Able to make good on it. There's the rebound off the miss. And you'll look at Brady Ramon with a lot of room in the corner. And the corner three is good. Here in the second half, 12:24 on the clock, a timeout taken by the Bruins. 53-51, they are on top right now. Well, I understand that Navajo Tech is going to be playing and taking on Eastern Arizona College next week in Chinle. Look for details on that. And why not get on out to the Wildcat Den for more Navajo Tech basketball, and I will promise you, you're going to love it. Look at some of the best talent from across the Navajo Nation, both Arizona and New Mexico players. Some of them are from both sides of the border, taking up roster spots on this Navajo Tech team, and they've got some guys from other areas as well. You've got players from down in the valley. You've got a transfer from Adams State that plays here on this Navajo Tech team. And you got a chance here. Had a chance here, Navajo Tech, to end a threat on that possession. Instead, there's going to be a foul. Defenders bracketing the shooter, who was Tarek Watson, and the guy that got the foul is Freddie McCoo, and that's going to be foul number 2 in the game on Freddie. So they say the foul was before the shot was attempted. Maybe on the rebound, I guess. Inbound. And Asmiota's shot is no good. Tips out. And Rashid Gavon has it. And then he gets knocked down by Jalen Lynn for Jalen's first foul of the game. Team fouls in the second. Navajo Tech with 5. Hillcrest has 2 team fouls here in the second half. That kind of matches the pace of the first half. You saw quite a number more fouls called on Navajo Tech, and that's just going to happen a lot of times when you've got the smaller team, and they certainly are the smaller team They're playing with a lot of heart. Down by 2 right now with a chance to tie it, maybe take a lead. If they knock another 3 down, you can see that is a part of the offense for Navajo Tech. They're going to shoot a lot of threes. They've made a lot of threes today. 11.5 remaining in the game. Swing it around left side, and that one's cut off on the baseline. Back outside to Netso, and then he feeds Rashid Govan for the shot on the baseline. That just wouldn't go down for Rashid. And on the rebound, a foul is called on Navajo Tech. Whistle it on Denetso. That'll be Dontrell's. I will have that as the second foul of the game so far. And it is. Rashid Govan, Dontrell Denetso. Also Kane Kenyon and Freddie McHugh in that lineup out there right now for Navajo Tech. And Jose Miguel is the 5th Skyhawk on the floor right now. Jalen Lynn, he wants to drive and too hard off the back iron, tipped, controlled. Watson got it back. Asmiota, the drive and miss. And it does belong to Navajo Tech. Slow in getting up is Asmiota, but he looks like he's okay. He's fine. Freddie McHugh, the big rebound, and a chance to take the lead from the corner, and it's good from that right corner. The shot is good for Dontrell Denetso, and that's his first field goal of the game, and it comes at a great time for his team. They get the lead back, if only for the moment. That's exactly what it's going to be, and the guy that made the shot is now down, and he is the guy that's controlled the second half. Jason Asmiota. And another big 3 on the other end. And forgive me, I didn't see the 3 made because I'm back here looking in backcourt at the injured player. This is bad news. We'll look at the replay again right here for you. Asmiota, who made the shot on the other end of the floor. You're looking at the shot then that gives the lead back to Navajo Tech right after that, and then before the buzzer. And the good news on the report, the initial report I'm seeing, just visually seeing Jason Asmiota, you'll see him make that shot, and then he went down. You see him on the, well, you didn't see him on the ground on the replay, I guess, but there he is. They're working on him. It looks like it's just a cramp. And he is up, and he looks just fine walking his way back to the bench, and then he's going to get a technical foul because on his way back to the bench, he had something unsavory. The official says unsportsmanlike to say. So Asmiota, who hasn't committed any other fouls, gets his first personal foul on a technical foul. So he is going to go to the bench for a moment and get a bit of rest and work on that cramp. Conference you see there in front of the broadcast table. I'm right there. I could almost hear the conversation, except that I'm not really zoning in on it. The technical foul shots will go to Jose Miguel, the birthday boy. So I would ask, how old is Jose? I believe that we've got family watching the broadcast. I'm going to guess before I look. I'm going to guess. I'm saying 19, maybe 20. First foul shot is good for Jose. Second one is good as well. And possession to the Skyhawks. They've got a 3-point lead right now. Let's see, Coach Leo Scott watching for Parker, Arizona, Western Arizona basketball. Okay, Coach Scott, good to have you with us in the audience. And we'll get a foul on the inbound. So that's going to be an offensive foul on the Skyhawks. Kane Kenyon picks up his second foul of the game. Coach Floco doesn't like the call, but that's the call you get. And the inbound for the Bruins. They walk it across into front court. So somebody is confirming, Darissa, also Ray out there talking with us on the chat. Daraya Garcia, 21 years old, the birthday boy. And another Skyhawks foul. They have just been whistled all afternoon. A lot of personal fouls already in the second half. 8 team fouls, 3 fouls on Hillcrest. And the guy at the line gets 2 shots out of it. Kevin Morast, first one, no good. The shot lights out from the foul line in the first half, the Bruins did. They were 13 out of 17. They've cooled off a little bit in the second half. That one from Morast is going to go in. In the second half, they are 3 of 7 from the foul line. And a lot of the points, you can see that, a lot of the points they've generated have come from the free throw line. Inbound with a 2-point lead. Skyhawks have it. And Rashid is pushed. He might have dribbled on the line, but the whistle came out first for the foul. That is B. Puller gets called for the foul. And his 4th foul of the game. Stays on the floor. Past the halfway mark of the second half of the game. Remember, you see the second there on the graphic. Our Northland basketball fans who are high school fans, remember that you play 2 halves. Here comes the drive and the contact, and the shot goes in. That was a great shot by Tristan Beckford with a lot of contact, very physical defensively by Freddie McCoo. Freddie's got his 4th foul of the game with that contact. He'll leave the game. Also, Miguel leaves. Govan leaves. Brandon Bijo is back in. Quinn Addison out there on the floor. There's a little John going on outside the key. And the and one is not going to happen for Beckford. He missed the shot. Skyhawks have it. Brandon Bijo had a strong first half. A couple of threes in that half. 8 points in the game for Brandon. Quinn Addison, he led the team in the first half. The drive and the dish, Davis couldn't handle it. Beckford brings it up into front court. We're tied at 59. A great test for the Skyhawks. This Bruins team, very talented. And a pull-up jumper for Puller goes in.
Don't jump!
Drive and shot. Davis missed it. Davis on the way to the foul line for a couple of shots. That's been a rarity today for the Skyhawks. They haven't got a ton of chances to shoot at the foul line. Tarek Watson, the guy that committed the foul. That's his first foul today. Davis missed the first. He has 6 points in the game for the Skyhawks.
Box out, who got shooter?
And he'll miss that second one as well. Rebound, Bruins. Remind you that our broadcast coverage of Northland basketball is presented by Choice NT-UA Wireless. Beautiful feed. Tristan Beckford with the 2-hander. Throws it down for Hillcrest. They are back in front by 4. And then the thunderous dunk ain't going to happen. It's not going to work. And now you got more John going on back and forth. Before the shot, personal foul is whistled on Azmiota, who has now returned to the game after the cramp a while ago. He's had the stellar second half for his team. Double figures in just this half alone. Shot on the way, it's no good. Tips out to Joe, and he'll lose it from behind. Good defense, and it's tied up. Pooler wants a foul. Not going to get it. He's got to be careful. Already a technical been whistled in this half for talking to the officials. You just got to be careful what you say. 63-59. The Bruins in front. Ball inbound. Pooler's got it. Joe rides his hip. The dish and the reverse effort is no good for Asmiota. He goes to the ground. Davis will get called for the foul. Joseph Davis whistled. Davis and Asmiota are going at it. First foul of the game called on Davis. Take another look at it. There's Pooler. The dish. The contact. Oh, that was earlier. That was that dunk on that dish, huh? Bedford at the line. Free throw is good. That one not. 63-59. Joe. Reverses direction, and he throws the pass right into Tarek Watson's hands. In transition, a three-point try from the corner. That one is good. Pooler knocks it down. He's had a good second half. 7 in the second half, 13 in the game. And he is going to, he almost got the takeaway. Foot on the line, he was sprawled out trying to take it, and that contact with the boundary line will give the ball back to the Skyhawks. 7:22 remaining in regulation. Returning to the lineup, Lars Yazzie for the Skyhawks. He replaces Freddie McCoo. Inbound, tried to shovel it. Miguel tried to shovel it to Yazzie. Off his hands, out of bounds. Well, this now is the biggest lead that the Bruins have possessed. 66-59. And a pass that gets tipped, but right into the hands of the Bruins. Good effort, good defense by Brady Ramon, but his tipped pass went right back to Tarek Watson, who was the intended receiver on that pass. And then Tarek turned it into points. Shot no good for Miguel. It's out of bounds off of Navajo Tech. Miguel tried to force the contact right there. He tried to make them give him the foul. Didn't happen. 6:42 remaining. Remember, there's a second game here today. As you watch this one go up and good. Pooler, they marked that as a 2. The lead growing now in the final moments for the Bruins. Out of zone, the fadeaway. No good, he's gone a little cold. Hadn't had the second half like he did first. Ramon on the rebound, and there's contact there. And a foul is called on Watson. And you have that as Tarek's second foul of the game. 70-69. Remember, there's a second game. Look at a moment, I believe, for Adams State to warm up. Scheduled 3 o'clock start for the second game. We'll see how much time they give Adams State to warm up. So a reminder to you, if you want to watch that second game, you want to watch You see on the 1-and-1, the shot is no good for Brady Ramon. If you want to watch that game, we will start a whole new broadcast. Yeah, that's the second time today that the Bruins have attempted a thunder dunk that didn't go down. Diving attempt. Boy, what an effort by Tarek Watson. Well, that was a great effort. Seeing Brady Ramon going after the ball, and Coach Weaver from the bench called timeout just the instant that Watson grabbed touched the ball, got his hands on it. Gets the timeout and the possession. Well done. Good timing by the coach. 70-59. Northland basketball presented by Choice. NTUA Wireless. You know, basketball fans, Choice NTUA is happy to announce their new towers in Crown Point and Thoreau. Also coming soon in Pruitt, Vaca. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of the Choice Broadband Network. You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless through the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit a Choice NTUA Wireless location nearest you to get started, or give them a call at 928-730-2273. You can go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP. That's ACP as an Affordable Connectivity Program. And get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud. So remember, for the second game today, which starts at 3 o'clock New Mexico time and Navajo reservation time, Arizona time is 1 hour ahead. So just remember, 3 o'clock start time here, which means not long after this game, UCL Brandon Baggio with the steal. Lurking out there, get the takeaway, the steal, and the bucket. And Brandon's got 10 points today against the Bruins. But him and his team, the Skyhawks, down 9 right now. Remember that if you want to watch that second game against Adams State, you have to join us for the new broadcast. We'll start a whole new broadcast. We'll end this one, start a new one on our YouTube channel, the Sports on Radio YouTube channel. So please remember that. When this broadcast ends and goes dark, it doesn't mean that we're all done and we have another game. You have to search for it, find that new game, find it on the Sports on Radio YouTube channel. A little back and forth action there, and the pass intended for Lars is going to be intercepted. Stolen by Christian Beckford. Pooler, the jump shot is on the way. That one no good from 16 feet out. And then on the rebound, Watson picks up his third foul for the Bruins. In our postgame, we're going to see if we can get a quick shot. A quick talk with head coach Rob Floco, the head coach of the Skyhawks, and one of the heroes of the game today for the Skyhawks team, yet to be named. There is Coach Floco. Well, I don't know. Coach Floco looks a lot like a friend of ours, right? Derek's our producer. You know the friend I'm talking about? Yeah, you know exactly the one I'm talking about. Looks just like him. I keep thinking it's him. He's got a guy that's got a great restaurant in Snowflake. Snowflake Smokehouse. It's like his doppelganger right there. I wonder if Coach Floco knows how to smoke some brisket. Hey, there's Lars Yazzie at the line, and Lars makes both foul shots. His first points of the game. 70-63. Still time, and the game within reach for the Skyhawks. They're gonna have to start hitting from downtown again. They were all over it in the first half. They have connected on 4 threes in the second half. They had 6 in the first half. And the ball lost out of bounds. The Tech fans starting to come to life here in the waning moments of the second half. 70-63. Skyhawks in front. That is zone. Left side, Brady Ramon gets the screen. Open from 3. It's no good from the corner. Tipped out, and it belongs to the Bruins. In the front court, Jalen Lynn has it. Picked up defensively by Mylan Johnson. Little pick and roll way out on top. Got it away to Watson. Now inside, going to burn some clock. There's no shot clock. Pooler outside. Now a couple of defenders meet him. Jalen Lynn back to work with it. And that pass is going to be out of bounds off of the Skyhawks. So the Bruins will reset this thing, get it going again. Skyhawks will take on Adams State at 3 o'clock today. Scheduled to start then in, I guess, in about 20 minutes. Let's see how much time they give Adams State. So the warm up. Pooler able to escape the defense. The shot from Watson, no good. Rebound Beckford back outside, and the three. Boy, what a dagger. That shot good for Pooler. Boy, B. Pooler has had a great second half for his team. Between him and Jason Asmiota, they have really dominated the second half. There's a miss for the Skyhawks. Their opportunities are starting to evaporate. Shot no good. Whistle, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds to Skyhawks. Knocking it out. 10-point advantage for Hillcrest. And they'll get the inbound. Joe, tough assignment on Asmiota. Dishes, Watson back outside, Pooler at the free throw line. Left side on the angle, the shot is up. That one is going to be off, no good. And rebounded by Hillcrest. I don't have that number 18 on my roster. Not sure who that is. Here's this drive. Rolls up there, hit the top of the backboard. That'll be Hillcrest basketball. I believe that's an 18 on that jersey. Rare to see a number 18, right? Pooler adds to his total for the game. He's had a great game. He is 5 out of 5 from the foul line. 17 points overall in the game. And this one good as well. 18 points for Pooler. Been playing most of the second half with 4 personal fouls. You know, I'm not sure. I don't understand. That was a pushing foul on Quinn Adazun. Second foul on him in the game. Or maybe that was a foul on, maybe that was something that Hillcrest was guilty of. Confusion, everybody's confused. The bench for Hillcrest is confused. I'm confused as well, but the officials, they're gonna say the foul, there was a foul on Hillcrest. But I don't think they ever actually, indicated to the bench, to the official scorekeeper who that was.
Who's that foul on?
Okay, so they are calling it on, we have a little bit of a mystery player. Lars misses the shot. That mystery player is number 18, who I had mentioned a moment ago for Hillcrest. That's who got whistled for the foul. We don't know who he is. Don't have a name. Look at this! Quinn Adazun finishing up, knocking it down for the Skyhawks. Well, in a second half that hasn't supplied a lot of highlights for the Skyhawk fans. You're going to see the rebound there by Lars Yazzie. And the bounce pass And the Thunder dunk at the end of it for Quinn. The assist to Mylan Johnson for Navajo Tech. Well, this is a team that's got a lot of upside. It's going to be tough in the final 2:11 to overcome a 10-point deficit. Can be done. Going to be tough to do. And by the way, the 5th personal foul whistled on Jose Miguel. So Jose is done. And the foul shot for Pooler is good. He is knocking on the door for 20. I believe if he makes this free throw, that'll be 20 in the game. Take another look at that. Quinn Adazun dunk. 8 for 8 at the line for Pooler, and he's got 20 in the game for the Bruins. I would say, in all likelihood, their player of the game. Lars Yazzie works for a shot in the paint. The one-handed 8-footer is good for Lars. First field goal today for Lars. And at under 2 minutes remaining. And that'll be a foul on Lars, a blocking foul. His 4th of the game. Down to a minute 46. Remember, our second game here today, a doubleheader for Navajo Tech. They're going to take on Adams State coming up a little later on. We're going to end this broadcast and start a new one on our Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel. So keep that in mind. Basketball fans, be ready to go and search on our channel for that second game. Hard-fought effort in this game one by Navajo Tech, but it looks like it's coming up shy. And Pooler just missed from the foul line for the first time today. And a moment ago, Lars fouled out of the game with his 5th foul. So the 2 big guys. Well, Joseph Davis is still out there. Another foul miss. 2 in a row from Pooler. 77-67 by Joe. Stops on the baseline. Left side to Brady Ramon. Great catch and release by Brady. So makes the shot very quickly. Coach Floco calls timeout for the Skyhawks with 1:25 remaining in regulation. Take another look on the replay. El Brandon finds his man. Shot good, 8-point difference. So the Skyhawks are going to get this win. It's got to happen in the next few seconds. They got to get something done in a hurry. Choice NTUA Wireless is a proud partner of the Sports Zone and our presenting sponsors of Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone. They're happy to announce their brand new towers in Crown Point and Thoreau. New towers coming in Pruitt-Baca. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of the Choice Broadband Network. Call them up, 928-730-2273. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud. Inbound and into front court, and a whistle quickly. And it's Brady Ramon, his 3rd foul of the game. Well, Quinn Adazun had a great first half. He had 10 points at halftime, and he had 1 3 in the second half, so 13 for the game for Quinn. The guy at the line, Jalen Lynn, has 7 points. 5 of that has come at the foul line. And that free throw is good as well. Out of zone, 13 points. El Brandon by Joe has 10 points in the game. He's made 3 threes, by the way. No, 2 threes. Pardon me, 2 threes for El Brandon. Brady Ramon has had a good second half. 9 points total in the game. And Jose Miguel 10 points for these Skyhawks. Arizona has it. 52 seconds remaining. He drives, and his left-hander off the glass is good. So now 15 in the game for Quinn, playing on his home court. The former Gallup Bengal played in our Northland basketball all-star game a couple of years ago, where we got to know him for the first time, and you fall in love with a kid like that. He's just got that effervescent personality, a great personality, great kid. He lights the room up. And you know what? He can light it up on the scoreboard as well. 15 points in the game to lead the way for Navajo Tech Skyhawks. The great Quinn Addison. By the way, that's who we're going to talk to in our postgame. We're going to talk to Coach Rob Floco, and we're also going to have a little visit with Quinn. Final 45 seconds of this one. From the corner, the shot is on the way, and that one is going to be no good. Jason Asmiota with the attempt, and another foul. We've had our fair share of whistles throughout the game today, haven't we? Dontrell Denetzo, third foul on him in the game. When you look up and down you look up and down the roster of the Skyhawks, I mean, it's like everybody seems has 3 or more fouls. I mean, it feels that way. Not everybody does, but when you look at it, there's a lot of tick marks. Jalen Lynn at the line. That one is off, no good. Second one is good. A lot of foul shots made today. 30 seconds remaining. How about how Brandon Bijo getting involved here? I know it's late. The foul shot is good there. He's got a lucky 13 in the game. He is knocked down 3 threes in this one today. 12.3 seconds remaining, 81-74. You see the score on your screen there. And here to add more to the total at the line for the Bruins, Jalen Lynn. And he adds that one. So that is the 13th foul shot made in the second half. This one rolls off, it's no good. And the team made 13 in the first half. And then a timeout with 6.7 seconds left. Coach Floco is going to take full advantage of what remains, his final timeout. And then this one will be in the books. The Hillcrest Bruins. Well, they look to grab a victory here, a hard-fought victory for the Bruins, and a great showing, I think, for the Skyhawks against a high-quality competitor. I'm not sure what level Hillcrest plays at, but Coach Floco told me that they are a national power. Whatever their level is, they are a national power. One of the best in the country. Inbound. Out of zone, brings it in. He's going to get the return, and he's going to put it in. He's got 17 to end the game. And it ends just like that. Final score of 82-74. 82-74. Victory today for Hillcrest Prep in this one. We'll talk with head coach Rob Floco in a moment. We'll talk with Quinn Addison, who led the way today with 17 points. Had a great game. I'll remind you right now that coming up in a few moments, we'll have game 2 of this doubleheader for Navajo Tech. They're going to take on Adams State, who are now entering the gym and getting out on the floor to do some warming up. And that game is scheduled to start in 7 minutes, but, they've got to give Adams a little more warm-up time than that, don't they? Got to give them some more time. And I think they will. We'll just see about talking with Coach Floko. Our coverage of Northland basketball, as we've said, is presented to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. Waiting for Coach to show up. I guess it's gonna take a few minutes. So Coach is gonna go talk to his team, and then he'll come on back out here and give us a word before we get to the second game of our broadcast. Everybody, remember that's going to be a whole new broadcast, so we'll end this one soon after we have a word with Coach. And then we will start the second one. Thanks for joining us today. Hope everybody's doing well out there. It's our inaugural broadcast for the season of Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone. We've been doing football for a while, so we're in a great. We've got a lot of momentum with football, that's for sure. Yeah, I wish they would have kept that score up there. Let's go ahead and pull the scoring graphic down since they changed the score up on us anyway. You're taking a look at the highlights right there of that victory by Hillcrest over Navajo Tech. We'll continue to run those while we await the return of Coach Floko from the locker room after he talks to his fellas. And then quickly wrap it up. We'll have a few minutes to restart a new broadcast. Everybody. 82-74, the victory for the Hillcrest Bruins. Choice NTUA Wireless. Choice NTUA Wireless is happy to announce our new towers in Crown Point and Thoreau. Coming soon to Pruitt, Vaca as well. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network. You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless through the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud. Well, after we get done with our broadcast work here, after we get done with game number 2 coming up in just a little bit, we are going to go over to Sammy C's for some dinner, everybody. Can't wait for it. Our good friends from the Millennium Broadcast Company here in Gallup, Sammy C, Sammy Chioda. He owns a restaurant here in town called Sammy C's, and we're going to go have us a little fun after the game. Sammy's will be open till 9 p.m., by the way. If you're in the vicinity, you might want to go over and have some get some grub this afternoon or this evening at Sammy's. Well, I think we're going to just call that good. We need all the time we can get between games to be ready for the next broadcast. Well, yeah. As I say that, Coach is going to finally make his way out here, so we will get a chance to speak to the coach. All right, Coach. Grab your headset. Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
All right, very good. Let's go just a tiny bit closer on that.
There you go.
All right, joined by head coach Rob Floco of the Navajo Tech Skyhawks. Not a victory, but a hard-fought game for sure. And Coach, I thought your guys played tough today against Hillcrest Prep. Congratulations on the effort. Is this the first game out for you guys?
Yeah, first game. They're 7th, so
Yep.
you can see some mistakes that we need to clean up. But we've been practicing for 30 days. We haven't been able to beat up on anybody else. So it's a little bit different when you get in a scene like this. And I got 11 freshmen on top of the 6 sophomore returners. So it's going to take us a minute. We wanted to play a tough team. I mean, they got 6 Division I teams players on that team.
Well, you played a tough team.
No doubt.
That was an outstanding team, a quality team. You described them as one of the best in the nation at whatever level they're playing at, and you could see it out there with them. Your team went in tied at halftime, 36-36, before dropping an 82-74 final. Still played well in the second half, but played it brilliant, I thought. In the first, came out hot. We'll talk to Quinn Adazone here in a moment. He led your team with 17 points. You got some good performances from some of your guys today.
Yeah, we had some real guys step up, especially you got to remember, we're not cohesive yet. And so as we become more cohesive and we share the ball, we're going to be a lot better. Defensively, we're going to get better. They're big and physical, and we got to know that we're going to have to want to will ourselves wins. And that's a mind frame, and we'll get them there. We got about 2 weeks before we get it going.
How do you like the group that you have?
I love them. I told in the newspaper at Navajo Times, we talked about it. They work hard every day. They show up on time. We got above a 3.5 GPA here at the quarter for our semester. They're all basketball players. So when I say I get to show up and just do basketball, that's enjoying in itself.
Let's see. I'm going to throw some names at you. Quinn Adazone. We'll talk to him in a moment. 17 points. Brandon Bijo. He checked in today with, I got him at 13 points for the game. Jose Miguel had a great first half for you. How about these guys?
Yeah, I mean, Jose's a returner. He started 25 games for us last year, so we're definitely leaning on his experience. Obviously, Quinn, 2 JUCOs, and now here playing close to his hometown. He's going to definitely give us. And then Bijo, can you imagine he was playing high school basketball, and now he's playing against grown men, literally.
Oh, yeah.
And so he's got a little learning curve to do. He did some good things. He's definitely going to, he can shoot the ball. I don't know if he'll have 45-point nights with us, but he's definitely going to contribute. What I love and what you kind of alluded to is their attitude, their work ethic. As long as we keep showing up, we're going to be just fine.
All right, Coach, good luck in your next game coming up in a few moments against Adams State, okay?
Yeah, good, thank you. I appreciate you guys showing up, and thank you.
You got it. Rob Floco, the head coach of the Skyhawks, the Navajo Tech Skyhawks. Let's talk to the High Point man and one of the local heroes from Gallup High School to Navajo Tech. Let's bring on Quinn Adazone. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Kind of bummed out by the loss, but
obviously. But I thought your team fought hard today. Okay, so great first half. There was a stumbling moment. I thought you had about a 5 or 6 minute stretch in the second half where the Bruins built their lead. They got their lead. They got it up to double figures. Really hard to contend with that. But outside of that, a strong maybe 25, 28 minutes of play by your team. How did you feel about Navajo Tech's effort today?
We worked hard in practice every day, so we try to implement the same stuff we do in practice into here. We got a young team, so it's not we got like a couple of returners coming back, so those guys are the experienced ones, and I feel like it's up to us guys who have this experience of college basketball to help the younger guys, and so I feel like if we keep playing, sticking together, we'll be a good team.
It really gives our viewers who watch a lot of, especially Arizona high school basketball, right? A lot of 3A level Navajo Nations type basketball. Gives a really good look at the speed of the game and what a great player at our level that we're normally used to seeing and covering, what is required for them to make the adjustment. What would you say is required most? If you're talking to some of these high school kids out there that want to play at the next level, what do they got to do to be prepared to get to this level and play here?
I feel like it has a couple things you got to do. You got to be in shape. You got to have the physical strength and fundamentals and knock down shots. Consistency is the main thing if you want to see a college court.
So. I love you saying that. really always recommend it, and I feel strongly that high school kids that we get to cover, one of the things that they can do, best things, you got to get in the weight room, right? You got to be in the weight room. You can't just rely on your skill, but if you get in the weight room, you compete better against those bigger, better teams, right, that you see down the road.
Yeah, it was one thing that I kind of had to struggle with my first 2 years of college. I just kind of relied on my skill, but my skill can only take me so far. My talent can only take me so far. So I just put in the hard work in the weight room, try to get up an extra pound. So then my third year of college, I was up in Washington, and kind of helped me a lot. So.
Well, listen, you had the stroke from the outside today. 17 points in the game. Did a great job. Led the team. Came up a little short, but played hard against a quality opponent. We wish you the best in the game coming up. Okay, Adams State, go get him. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Quinn Adams. He is one of the leaders on this team, and he certainly led them today with 17 points against Hillcrest Prep. But the Bruins, Hillcrest Prep, they knock off Navajo Tech. 82-74 the final score. This is Northland basketball, everybody, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Floyd Simmons here for the crew, led by our producer Derek Simmons, our technical director Noah Anderson, and the great Leonard Keone on camera for us in this one. We're going to do it again here in a little bit. We're going to end this broadcast now. We'll start a whole new one on our Sports on Radio YouTube channel for the upcoming second half of the doubleheader for the Navajo Tech Skyhawks. They're going to take on Adams State. Whatever you do, don't go away. Find the next broadcast in just a couple of moments on the Sports on Radio YouTube channel. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons, thank you for joining us from Gallup High School for this one, everybody. Stand by for more basketball, more Northland basketball coming right up.